Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of 5th grade math, the last edition of 2020! Because it's almost winter break and boy, you look like you're in the holiday spirit. What's with the getup?
Yes, I'm feeling festive. I'm getting into the mood.
You're wearing my scarf and gloves, so
yes. I am not a red apple teacher, but you are.
I was. It does expire after a while, but yes. It's nice enough to get some gloves for that.
I'm full of holiday spirit and joy.
Me too, wearing another sweater my mom gave me.
I love your mom.
'Tis the season, yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
You should. She's a pretty great lady.
Yeah, we have Zoom calls all the time.
Without me?
Yeah. I call her Nona. She's really wonderful. I love your mom.
There's a lot going on.
Hi, Nona. Hi.
It's a lot to process.
Yeah.
Speaking of a lot to process, in our last lesson, we covered subtracting with mixed numbers, right?
But
we didn't cover all of it. We covered what happens when the mixed number comes first and there's a whole number.
Yeah.
And we covered what to do when there's a whole number first and a mixed number. But what we didn't cover is when they're both mixed numbers. And that's what we're going to be focusing on today.
Okay.
Without regrouping and then with regrouping. And so we're going to build our way up to it because with regrouping is maybe like the most complicated part of 5th grade math. So I want to make sure that we end on a high note and a strong note. Okay?
Okay.
How many push-ups are you up to?
Do I get to include fractions?
Yes.
It is a mixed number.
Yeah, how many?
It is 3.5.
You know what? That's better than 1, which is where we started the year.
Yes. Actually, I started at 0.
So your arms are still noodles, but they're a little bit al dente. They're a little bit al dente,
Yeah,
right?
I can, hold a glove now. With one arm.
Not only can you hold it, you can pull it off.
Hold on.
I meant stylistically, not literally. Now we're going to have to wash this because it's been in your mouth.
Oh, my hand's all cold now.
Well, I'm not giving this back to you.
Oh.
Because it's been in your mouth. And when things go in Stu's mouth, they either go in Stu's belly or they get washed.
Yeah.
And I don't recommend you eat this glove.
No. Too much fiber.
Yeah. We're not taking you to the vet again. The last time was...
But I really like Dr. Diego. He's so nice.
I can't believe what you put that man through.
Oh, well, We're friends now.
11 socks.
Yeah.
11 socks
he
that
was
had
impressed.
to be extracted from.
I'm a record holder. All right, well, actually it was like 11 and 1/4.
Yeah, I guess 3/4 of the last sock was hanging out of your mouth.
Yep. I sure love my fractions.
You ready to do some whiteboard work?
Yeah, let's subtract all those socks. Out of my tummy.
Thankfully, that's already been done. To the whiteboard!
To the whiteboard!
Okay, so when we subtract with mixed numbers, a lot of the rules are the same as when we add, but the difference is I don't want you to do the whole number part first because you need to make sure that this fraction part can take this fraction part away before we do anything else. Because if it can't, you're going to need to borrow. So,
okay.
So let's save the whole number part for the end, okay? So we're still going to get our fractions into common denominators, okay?
Yeah.
Now, can we turn a 2 into a 4?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that means 4 is going to be our
common denominator.
Correct, okay? So, did 4 change pants?
No.
Then it's not going to change shirts either.
Nope, 3, right on top.
3. Now this one, how did 2 turn into 4?
Well, we multiplied it by 2.
So we're going to do the same thing to the numerator.
Okay, times 2.
And that gives us 2.
2/4.
And what's 3 minus 2?
Oh, that's just 1.
It's just 1. So
1/4.
That 1/4 is going to go into our answer. This was big enough to subtract this one. Yeah. So we can just go through with that part, and now we can subtract the whole number parts. What's 11 minus 6?
5.
It's 5. So what's our answer?
5 and 1/4.
5 and 1/4. No problem. We're going to do one more like this, and then we're going to get into the borrowing.
Right. You had to do the little problem on the bottom first. Right. Figure it out.
Yes.
Okay.
Always, no matter what, do your fraction parts first. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
When you're subtracting. It's a good idea to do it first when you're adding, too, to be
Yeah.
quite honest. Get that part out of the way, because the whole number part's the easy part. Okay?
Yeah.
So now we're going to do 8 2/3 minus 5 2/7.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
All right. Getting myself ready. Okay.
So we got 2/3
Mm-hmm.
minus 2/7. Now, can you turn a 7 or a 3 into a 7?
I cannot.
No, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to cross
Cross
multiply.
multiply.
Let's get our different color codes out.
All right. Let's do this.
What's 3 times 7?
21.
So that's going to be our common denominator, 21.
21.
Put that into our
Okay.
next parts. Now,
Okay.
how did 3 turn into 21?
We multiplied it by 7.
By 7. And that means we're going to need to do the same thing to the 2.
2 times 7 is 14.
It is 14.
Okay.
So now,
All right.
we're going to do, how did 7 turn into 21?
We multiplied it by 3.
We did. So now we're going to do the same thing with the 2.
Well, 2 times 3 is 6.
Okay, so now we need to do 14 minus 6.
That is 8.
It surely is.
Yeah. I've been practicing my fast facts.
Good. So 8, 21, 20,
Okay.
21st,
21s. 21s? I don't know.
21st? No, that... I honestly don't know how to say that.
21s? I don't know.
Whatever, 8 over 21.
8 out of 21.
Correct. Okay.
Yes. We have to write Miss Manners about this.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We have to figure that out. So what's 8 minus 5? We got to finish the problem.
3.
3 and 8 21st. So I'm going to say 21st.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right or not.
Well, in the calendar, we say it's the 21st.
Right, so 3 and 8 21st.
Okay.
Right, okay. 3 and 8 over 21. You can always say over for a fraction.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that's when you don't have to borrow. But now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty, the grand poobah, the big shebang, the whole, perhaps the single most complicated aspect of 5th grade math.
And we're doing it now?
We're going to do it right now.
At Christmas?
Well, you see the Christmas colors?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to
If
do
we
it
get this right,
now.
Santa's going to totally bring us
We're not even
all
going to
kinds of
pause.
stuff.
We're not even going to take a break. We're just going to dive right
in?
Right in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going to do 4.5 minus 2 3/4 right
Okay.
now.
Oh,
Right now. Okay.
Okay. Santa be with me. Okay.
1/2 minus 2
Okay.
3/4. Santa's always with you if you believe.
I do.
Because Santa's real.
Well, I don't always own with me. I'm sometimes naughty.
He knows.
Oh, no.
Santa and I have a correspondence about
No.
you. What is it you expect to get for Christmas?
Well, there's a new Star Wars holiday special.
Wait, you want me to buy you the DVD or something?
I mean, we could just watch it together and drink hot cocoa. That would be a gift.
Isn't that thing like 5 hours long?
Well, that's the original holiday special.
There's a new one.
And I might have been trying to trick you into watching that. And the new one. What if we make it a whole day event? Yeah. Merry Christmas.
We're going to zoom in Gene.
Yeah, definitely.
What about his girlfriend?
If she exists.
You still haven't met her?
No. Gene, I'm sorry. I just don't believe you.
Is this because he keeps writing those comments on your fanfic? You're mad, aren't you?
I really just hate when he has to criticize everything.
What problem does he have now?
Well, we just disagree about some fundamental aspects of Star Wars.
Like?
This is too much right now. We'll never get through the fractions.
You got me curious, though.
Well, maybe I'll tell you later.
All right, maybe in the recap you can go over it.
Oh, the recap.
We will close out with the Gene Stu Star Wars controversy.
All right.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Okay, so now we got 1/2.
Fractions.
1/2 minus 3/4.
Okay.
So what we need to do is we need to first get our common denominators.
Okay. Oh, I can make a 2 into a 4.
Sure, so 4 is going to be our common denominator.
Okay.
Okay? Just
That
like it
one's
was
not
in
too
the last
hard.
one. No. Okay, so did this 4 change pants?
No.
So we're not going to change the shirt either.
Yeah, that
Okay.
3 stays the same.
But this one did. How did this 2 turn into 4?
Well, we multiply it by 2.
So we're going to do the same thing to the 1. And that becomes 2.
2.
Now, 2.
Whoa, I see a problem.
2 can't take away 3. Okay, this is not 1/4. 2
No.
fourths minus 3/4 is not 1/4. Okay, you cannot subtract a bigger number from a smaller number. But 4 is more than 2, so we can figure this out. Now, here's where things get
a little hairy.
I was gonna say fun.
Oh.
But
I don't know who taught you what fun means.
and I don't know what you think a little hairy is because you are entirely hairy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're a couple of guys with a lot of hair.
All right,
So.
let's get into some hairy fun.
Now, we can borrow 1 from the 4, just like we did when we had to subtract a mixed number from a whole number. So we're going to borrow it from the 4, and what's the denominator we need?
Well, 4, I guess.
Right, so we're going to borrow 1 whole
Okay.
from the 4. And what's the 4 going to become?
3.
3, and that 1 whole is going to be in fourths, in 4/4, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to take those 4/4, and I'm going to add them onto the 2 that are already here.
Oh.
So I'll have enough to subtract. So I'm adding that 1 whole onto the 2/4.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to remove it from there, add them onto here. What's 2/4 plus 4/4?
6/4?
It's 6/4. I added the 4/4 onto the 2/4, and I got 6/4.
I'm
And
glad you wrote that in there.
now I can subtract. What's 6/4 minus 3/4?
Well, that's just 3/4.
It is just 3/4.
Wait a minute, that's kind of what we started with over there.
Kind of. Yeah, well.
Well, except up there, the 4 is now a 3.
It is. So what's 3 minus 2?
1.
1, and the 3/4 comes with us. 1 and 3/4. Okay? So we had to borrow.
Ooh-wee.
It was a lot, but we're going to do another one. Maybe 2 more. Okay?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm going to need some practice.
Okay. Well, that's why we're here. To practice. Okay? And
All right.
We're going to do 9 and 5/12 minus 3 and 5/6. Okay? 9 and 5/12 minus 3 and 5/6.
Okay. So, okay, just to remind myself, if there's not enough to subtract, I gotta regroup from the whole, then I can subtract the fractions, and then I can do the whole number subtraction. Okay.
Now.
Alright, we can do this. Alright.
All right. Why don't you
I gave myself a pep talk.
Okay, so what are we going to do first?
Well, first, we have to make sure that we can actually do that subtraction, so they have to have common denominators. And I can make a 6 and do a 12.
Okay, so 12 is going to be our common denominator.
Yes.
Okay.
So 6. Well, the 5/12s didn't change their pants, so then it's 5/12 still. But the other one we multiplied by 2. 6 times 2, and that was 12. So then we have to do 5 times 2, and that's 10. And then, crud. I can't do 5 minus 10.
You can't. It's not 5.
It's like you planned this.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, hold on. We have to take a whole from the, well, is it from the 9 or from the 3?
From the 9, because that's the one we're subtracting from.
Oh,
Can't borrow it from the 3. It's not going to
Okay.
work.
All right, okay. So we take it from the 9.
Yep.
So now that's an 8. And then we had, well, we could just make it whatever denominator we want, and we want a 1 whole. So it's 12/12.
Yep. 8 and 12/12. Now that 12/12 is going to come down here.
We're going to stick it on there.
We're going to add it to the 5/12.
Okay.
So it's 12/12
Okay.
plus 5/12.
So that's 17/12.
It is going to be 17/12. I know it's a
Oh,
little bit
that's
hard
an
to say.
improper fraction.
It is, but we're going to take those 10 away right away, so it's not going to stay an improper fraction for long.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so we added those 12/12 onto the 5/12.
Okay.
And now we're going to do 17 minus 10.
Well, that's just 7.
It is just 7. And now we can do our regular subtraction. What's 8 minus 3?
That's 5.
And we just bring our 7/12.
5 and 7/12.
Bring our 7/12 along. Yep.
Whoo! Whoa. I can't believe I made it through that.
You did it, dude.
Santa, you were with me the whole way.
And he told me that if you get this next one right, he's going to bring you 5 family-sized bags of Takis.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited. I just love Christmas.
This last one, though, it's going to be a doozy.
Oh, no. What? No.
12 and 3/8 minus 5 and
Okay.
4/5.
got this. Okay, let's do it.
All right, now
Okay.
we gotta do 3/8
Yep.
minus 4/5.
Oh,
Now,
I know why it's a doozy.
can we turn a 5 into an 8?
We cannot.
So we're gonna have to
Cross multiply.
Okay, what's 8 times 5?
40.
So 40 is gonna be our denominator.
Woo, it's a big one.
It is.
Okay. All right.
We can handle it.
Okay.
How did this 8 turn into a 40?
We multiplied it by 5.
Right, so that 5, we're gonna do the same thing to the 3.
Okay, that's 15.
It is.
Okay, all
How
right.
did this 5 turn into a 40?
We multiplied it by 8.
We did.
Yeah.
So how's this 4?
Multiply.
It's gonna get multiplied by 8 as
4
well.
times 8 is 32.
Okay, now 15 can't take away 32.
No.
It's not big enough. So what we're gonna have to do,
E.
what are we gonna do?
Well, we have to regroup from the 12.
Mm-hmm.
So then the 12 is an 11, because we took a 1 whole away.
Yep.
Okay. And
We're
then...
gonna use the red because we're gonna add it to the red one.
Okay, alright. Alright.
So that's an 11.
It's 11. And then the whole we're going to use is going to be 40 40ths.
It is 40 40ths.
What?
Okay? That's 40 40ths. And we're gonna add those 40 40ths
Ooh, it's a doozy.
onto the 15. Now, remember, you can break 15 up into 10 and 5, okay?
Yeah.
So what's 40 plus 10?
50.
50. And what's 50 plus 5?
55. Oh, 55 40ths.
So it's 55 40ths now.
We
because
got our
we added
improper fraction.
40 40ths onto our 15. And now we can do 55 minus 32. And so 55 minus 32. 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2.
23.
So it's 23 40ths. We'll put it in blue because it's our final answer. So
Man, this problem needs a lot of workspace.
it does. Now we still need to do 11 minus 5.
6.
6 and 20.
23 40 is, and I got a bunch of turkeys for Christmas!
I think it's going to happen, dude.
I'm so excited. Oh!
You squeaked?
I squeaked!
You squeaked.
It squeaked! Turkeys!
Okay. Let's do a quick recap, and then you're going to tell me what the Star Wars problem with Gene was. Because I think
it's not complicated.
that's like our season finale, okay? Like, the audience wants to know.
Oh, man.
Okay, we're going to do a quick recap.
All right.
Okay, so, to recap, when subtracting mixed numbers, okay?
Okay.
You got to get your common denominators for your fraction parts.
All right.
You got to borrow one whole, if necessary. If the first one's bigger, then you're good to go. You can just go ahead and subtract and you're fine. Borrow one whole, so you can subtract the fractions. Remember, you can give one whole any denominator you need. Okay?
Yeah.
And tack it on to the ones that are already there. So if you're borrowing 5/5, you need to add that on to the fifths that are already there. Okay? It's not just 5/5 minus whatever's there. You got to add it on to what's already there.
Right.
Okay?
And then it's an improper fraction.
Right. It's going to be an improper fraction. But once you do the subtraction, the improper fraction will go away.
Right.
Then you subtract the whole numbers.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you put everything back together.
Yeah. All nice and neat.
Nice and neat.
This sounds way more simple right here.
There's a reason we just spent 14 minutes explaining it on the whiteboard.
Yeah, we're going to have to practice, huh?
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
You'll practice it. You'll have time to practice it.
Definitely.
Okay. So, speaking of neat and tidy.
Yeah.
Your fanfic. You're telling me that Gene's got a problem with something you wrote.
Listen, in my amazing fanfiction, Darth Takis battles the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, and Darth Takis defeats them both. It's epic. It's powerful. It's gripping. It is a saga.
And what's Gene's problem with it?
Well, Gene thinks that Darth Takis could neither defeat the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, nor time travel. And I think that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's your fanfic, right?
Yeah.
I don't see what the problem is.
Definitely. Time traveling is definitely an option in Star Wars. Right?
I mean, I'm not an expert here, but I'm going to go ahead and say You know what? I'm not even going to take a stand on this because Star Wars fans are.
Yeah.
Let's go with passionate.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be on the record saying that you can time travel in Star Wars.
I'm being innovative. I'm bringing new things into the saga of Star Wars.
I will say that I am not here to regulate your fan fiction.
Yeah, tell that to Gene.
I think I just did.
All right.
But I'm also not here to regulate his internet commenting.
Yeah. Mostly, Gene just never wants the bad guys to win, and sometimes I like being a little naughty.
Sometimes the bad guys win. I mean,
Yeah.
The Empire Strikes Back. The bad guys win.
It's like the best movie.
Yeah.
According to Gene. Sometimes.
The Empire Strikes Back? I thought his favorite one is Return of the Jedi. Your favorite one is The Empire Strikes Back. I can't keep track of this anymore.
I don't know if I can either.
It's time for winter break, guys.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Are our brains done? Our brains are done for a minute.
I mean, it's always good to take a little bit of a reset. So,
yeah.
To all of you out there, have a safe, happy, healthy holiday. You might actually still have a week to go of school, but when you're watching this, but this will be the last video with us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
enjoy yourselves.
It's gonna be great.
Get some rest.
Totally relax.
Eat some cookies.
Yeah, lots of cookies. Celebrate Life Day like the Wookiees.
Don't eat any socks.
And the original Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't eat your stockings, and then Santa can't put anything in it.
This concludes our video lesson.
Yeah. Happy holidays!
See you next year! Bye!